Hi everyone. Alright, so today I'm going to be doing the review video for Los Muertos, Season 2, Episode 9 for Fear of the Walking Dead. If you haven't seen it yet, please go see it before watching this video because it's going to contain some spoilers. So yes, I'm going to go ahead and start now. As what we saw in this episode, I'm going to go through kind of Nick and then I'm going to go through the other characters. Nick woke up and saw that the place he was at was pretty much didn't have anyone there, so he went searching and he found a girl that was looking off into the distance. And what ends up happening is her father is going through going through the bus, and he's going out the back, and yeah, it's the entire zombie thing. He gets bitten into, eaten into, everything like that. And yeah, Nick kind of tries to find out, what is going on. He says that he is sorry to the little girl that she lost her father. Lucy, a little bit later, goes to Nick and wants him to help with something. And she takes him to that area where the zombies are at, the bus and everything. And she cuts open a zombie, starts taking the blood and everything, and has Nick do the same thing. Her entire mission at that point in time is to go get water and other supplies that are needed for, basically for the wound care area, the infirmary, basically, that they have. And him and her go, and she basically tells him that that he's just to shut up, not speak, or anything like that. They get there. She exchanges some I think it's oxycodone, in order to get a cart of water. They go in there. They get water. Nick sneaks sneaks a food thing into his back pocket, or into his clothing. And when they're walking out, one of the guys that saw this tells the head guy in the area that Nick did that, and for stealing, and they knock Nick to the ground, and for stealing, the guy's about to cut off his hands for stealing. And Nick tells Lucy to translate for him, and he basically finagles his way into saying that you need oxycodone, you have somebody here that needs it, possibly your sister, and that in order for the group, the survivors, to continue supplying the oxycodone, they need to give them another cart. So he kind of basically finagles his way into getting a second cart, but also finagles his way into kind of pissing them off as well. And Lucy's really kind of afraid that they're going to get followed back to the survivors area. That's pretty much how that entire thing went down. Kind of short, kind of sweet. We got to see, now going on to the other characters, Madison, Strand, Alicia, and Ophelia. They're at the very beginning searching for Nick. They finally get Madison to realize that they really need to get more supplies. They need to get back to the Abigail. They get back to where they have their little boat to get back to the Abigail, and find out that Abigail is completely gone. The military probably took the ship, and they probably now own it. So they have to go basically stay on land. What they find is a hotel that they found a little bit before. Alicia says, "We'll bet the hotel that's off in the distance." They go there, and at first it seems that there really aren't any, that no one's there, at least undead-wise or living-wise. Ophelia and Alicia say that they're going to go around and scout for supplies that they're going to need. Madison is really against this at the very beginning, and finally they kind of talk her into letting the two of them go off and do this because it's needed. They split up, they can get more stuff. Madison and Strand stay in kind of the bar area. Strand and Madison talk, and you get to find out a little bit more about the background, that she actually is what he says a Southern belle, and also kind of talks about the fact that if it was different times, different place, if they were at a different time, before the zombie apocalypse, and she was there in Mexico and everything, he would hit on her. Alicia and Ophelia kind of go off, and they're starting to search different rooms, and they're realizing that there are some undead there, as in one of the rooms that they get to, a guy tried to hang himself in the shower and successfully did because he's a zombie. And Ophelia kind of has this entire doubt as to why should they still keep living, why should they continue on, whereas Alicia is saying they should still continue on, because there's a chance that there's more that they can still do. Living is pretty much always the option. They shouldn't try to kill themselves. Ophelia tells Alicia to go take a shower and she says she's going to take one after. When Alicia's in the shower, Ophelia just kind of disappears and Alicia can't find her. It's also at this point in time that Alicia sees something kind of fall past the window, and she's realizing that there's undead on the various different balconies, and some of them are falling off. And when they hit the ground, which you actually do get to see them hit the ground, they start standing back up and start moving again. She can't find Ophelia, and then she's trying to... she can't find Ophelia, and now she's starting to get kind of surrounded by undead, as it were. So, there's that entire thing. Madison and Strand, there was a place kind of across the way that had a whole bunch of zombies in it. They broke through the door, and then they start going into the bar, and Strand and Madison are basically stuck in the middle of this entire bar, surrounded by zombies. And they do try to fight them off, but eventually they have to kind of retreat to that area. And that's where everything kind of left off with. Going back to Nick really quickly, after he gets back, he takes that item that he was stealing originally, and he hands it to the little girl, and he says he's sorry. He was trying to give her something that would cheer her up. And Lucy just kind of asks him, why'd you do that? They're now going to be looking for you, and he's basically showing that, hey, he still has his humanity. He still cares for others, because he greatly cared for this little girl, because he wanted something to cheer her up on the day that her dad passed away, or dad was killed, basically. And that pretty much is the episode. I like the episode. It ranged from 1 to 10. I'd have to give this one, probably have to give it an 8, 8.5. It had some action in it. It had, besides the fact that it had zombies in it, you get to understand more about the characters and kind of how they're coping with the situation and everything. Especially with Alicia kind of finally saying to her mom, Nick's not here, it's just you and me now. And that was something that she should have said earlier, but now she's actually fully coming out, and Madison is starting to kind of understand, just kind of. So yeah, with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this entire review. I really liked it. I like the interactions between the characters, and I can't wait to see what happens next. So with that, y'all have a great day. If you like this video, please click like, please subscribe to my channel, and please leave comments below on what you all thought about this episode, and what you would like to see going forward. Have a good day.